Bobby Bible, better known as the Niche Maven. I want to welcome you to our website today. Just want to give you a little introduction about myself. I was born in a small town in South Carolina to an entrepreneurial family. Those two people did just about everything to make sure that we had everything we need to have a successful life. My mother was a seamstress. She cleaned houses. She was an excellent baker. She was an excellent homemaker. My father was a brick mason. His mom died when he was 10 years old. He was the baby of the family, ran away. And thank God that someone took care of him along the way. And he did everything from picking peaches from a peach orchard to spending the days in the library teaching himself how to become a brick mason. And he was a farmer. He was kind of a rancher for a minute. He owned a couple of horses and a couple of cows. He was a gardener. He did everything possible to make sure the children in our family and my mother had everything that we need in life. Because of watching the spirit of those two people, I began to hone my talents and skills as to finding out what I wanted to do or what I could do, what my capabilities were. I later learned in life that those were in fact the things that I would need the most to survive. They were basically, my talents were survival skills. And later on in life, even further after that, when I got to a point of where I had worked different talents. I had worked tons of jobs. I just like my mother and father, I could do just about anything. I knew how to do a ton of stuff. I was an excellent singer. My mom is still a singer today in the church. I knew how to build things. My dad was an excellent builder. I knew how to cook very well. My mom and generations in my family were excellent cooks. I knew how to sew. As a matter of fact, I was the first person in my home to go to college. And when it was time for me to go to college, everyone was really excited, but no one knew how to give me the advice as to what I should major in. So I got there my freshman year and I signed up for fashion design of all things because I knew how to sew. And my mother thought it would be a great idea because it was one of her dreams. So I got there first day of class and I walked into this classroom and there were 3 long rows out of sewing machines. I'll never forget this. And there was at least about 20 sewing machines on each row. For whatever reason, I saw the sewing machines and I started to sweat profusely. I ran out of the class and ran back across campus to my advisor's office and says, "Quick, get me out of there." And I told her what the major I had been assigned to. She said, "Well, what major are you interested in? What class do you want to be put in?" I said, "I don't know. Just put me anywhere. Just get me out of there." It was the funniest thing, So after changing my major millions of times, I finally honed in on something where I could actually help people. I majored in criminal justice, and that was when I felt that I could reach out to help people. Later on, went to law school. And since then, I've done a whole lot of things. I've gotten a whole lot of degrees, a whole lot of certificates, a whole lot of training. But it took me all those life experiences. And as I went to college, I had to work 2 and 3 jobs, just to make ends meet. I had to pay for an apartment, a place to live, a automobile. If I didn't make any money, I didn't have any gas to put in the automobile or pay for the taxes on the car, or to pay for getting things fixed or putting food in my refrigerator. So I had to use those talents and those skills that I had honed in on from watching my mother and dad become the great people that they are. I had to use those talents for survival. So after many years of doing that, it was only in my, probably 20 plus years that I started to realize, you know how to do a lot of things. You're really good at a lot of things. But what is it, that thing that makes you so happy that you can't live without? What is that thing that brings you sweatless victory that you don't mind doing for the rest of your life as a career that's going to make you happy, that's going to fulfill your life's work? And that's one thing I want to share with you today is that from watching this website and getting involved in all the forums, the Niche Maven, you're going to find out the difference between your talents and your gifts. That's what I learned. One of my gifts that I love is what I'm doing right now here today. I'm able to sit here and to bring you this video and talk to you about living your best life through your career, especially working from home. One of the jobs that I do today is I go out and I speak to corporations and organizations about considering the opportunity, allowing their employees to have the opportunity to work from home. It saves the companies a lot of finances, and it also allows that employee to learn how to hone their skills and their gifts as being a person who is trusted and of good character and becomes responsible. And once that employer engages with that employee, they begin to feel a lot more trust, a lot more loyalty towards that corporation, because that company or the powers that be took the opportunity to trust this employee and to put this very, very important responsibility in their hand. I can't tell you, it just brings, it builds such a wonderful relationship between the right kind of employee and the right kind of company. If you're the kind of individual like myself who is from an entrepreneurial background, then you will take great pleasure in being able to learn all the tools we have here listed at the Niche Maven about how to build a marketing strategy and how to find those like people who are interested in what you're interested in. You'll get that positive reinforcement that you need that you don't necessarily get when you're not a part of a big conglomerate. As an individual, you'll learn things about yourself that you never knew that you were capable of. You'll learn that you are a survivor, that you can make things happen, that you're a mover and a shaker, that there's nothing impossible to you. And that's what I'm here for. I absolutely love being able to help people live their best career life. So that's enough about me. I just wanted to give you a brief introduction and say welcome to the website, welcome to the blog. I hope you'll get involved, and if we can help you in any way, please email us at nichemaven@gmail.com. Again, I'm Robbie Bible, and it's been a pleasure speaking with you today. Bye-bye.